Hello everyone and welcome to this week's event review. Today we are going to have a look into this week's Profit Orb event as well as looking into the preparation for next week's Valentine's event. Let's start off by heading into our daily rewards. As per usual, we are getting our 5 sweet lollipops as well as the Profit Orb for logging in each day. Those are fairly common and we always get those rewards, so there's nothing out of the ordinary. But let's head into the cool events and start off by looking at the value packages. As you can see over here, when it comes to the value packages, we have just the normal ones we always get during those events. So you get your gems, you get your profit orbs, these sweet lollipops, and some treasure train tickets. None of those really tie into the profit orb event, beside maybe getting you the last profit orbs you need to complete the event, but usually you would want to stay away from those and much rather spend your money over here in the feast packages. If you are going into this event with the intention of spending money, this is most likely where you're going to do it. You not only get your cores of transcendence, you get your profit orbs, you get the starry gems, but you're also going to get your privileges unlocked in the Fragrant Garden Party. You only buy those packs if you intend to complete the event anyways, so you will have those unlocks to get you the extra resources out of the event. When it comes to what rewards we are getting from those packages and the completed Profit Up event, and what different routes to take, we will have a look into that once we are done with finishing this event review. Next up, we have the Splendid Awakening card. If you're going to look into this one and buying it, you usually want to wait until the last possible day of getting it. Doing it on the last day will just simply make you have it for longer, taking over into other events and other possible galas, maybe saving you awakens or possible the need to do awakens over there with one extra awaken that you get over here. So it is, as always, mediocre value. You usually don't really get that much out of it, but you always can get lucky, you always can get unlucky. It is up to you if you are looking into buying this one. Now, let's head over to the Fantasy Factory. Looking into this, usually it doesn't yield the greatest rewards, so you usually don't really want to spend extra money or resources onto this. If you have enough gems, feel free to buy the extra lollipops, but be aware next week is going to be Valentine's event. You really want to make sure you have enough gems for that, because usually you're going to spend 25-30k gems over there and have way better rewards than you will get out of the Fantasy Factory today. So if you can, do it. If you have enough gems, go for it, spend them, get your free rewards. If not, keep the gems, just get little rewards, collect your stars and move on. And maybe next time, maybe the one after that, you're going in, you have a lot of stars saved up and you can actually get greater rewards. Okay, let's head over to the Prophet Summon event. As per usual, we can complete a total of 8 laps or 8 completions, which will be 640 profit orbs you need to use. We don't get any back from this part of the event, we will get later on, but the total amount of stuff needed will be a little less than the 640 because you're getting some back. Notably, we are having Williams as the top reward. So if you complete all 8 laps, you get at least 8 copies. Obviously, you can get lucky and pull more out of the profit sums if you're going into Abyss. It's a nice hero to get, he's not the worst, but usually by now, if you're spending on events, you have the copies you need already because you get them in the Transcendence chest already. And now to the part that we all should complete. Everyone, no matter if you're spending or not, should always complete this part. It's not that hard. You can get your rewards, you can get your free armors, you can get your scrolls and perfect orbs. It's nothing new, we all had it a bunch of times. Every Prophet Summon event we have the Heroic Miracle. You can get yourself another Betty copy and some free rewards, even if you're not spending anything on the event. Just make sure to complete this and don't miss out on the rewards this time. It happened to me last time, so make sure to don't miss it. Coming up to the Reverie gift box next. Sadly, this time we don't get any keys for free again, which means the only way of getting them is by using profit ops or by buying the value packs as well as spending money otherwise in the game. You will get one key for every 500 VIP XP, which means you will need to spend a total of $200 to get your 20 keys from this. Now, we have the rewards as per usual. You have your 60% chance to get the small rewards, the 30% to get the medium rewards, and the high roll chance for the 10% of getting the really big rewards, as well as the lifestyle cores, the origin core, the origin artifact chest, or even a normal artifact chest. If you're planning to go into this event just to gamble those keys, be aware you can always low roll, you can always high roll. This means we have arrived at the Fragrant Garden Party. Compared to the last times we had this event with the Prophet Summon event, we are actually looking into getting extra rewards. DH Games have decided that they would like to add a few starry gems in each of those reward packages that you can unlock, and to me this actually is a great deal because compared to last week we are getting less of the Destiny material chests, but we are making up by this because we are looking at a total of 8,600 gems that we can get from this if we complete all the packages, if we complete the whole event. So that's actually quite a lot of starry gems that we are looking to get ourselves, especially because we will be needing them in the upcoming events if you want to spend, obviously that is. But it is a great addition towards this whole event, and I think it makes this way more considerable to do it beside when we had it last time where we didn't have those extra Zari gems. Now that we are done looking at the event, let's hop over and look at our fine graphs. To quickly explain our graph that we have made, this time we decided to go for the keys that you will receive with the different routes you are taking, as well as the top rewards you can expect, or rather the chances of you hitting X amount of top rewards. We are going to start off with the free-to-play route. So, if you're sitting on, let's say, 1000 profit orbs and you really want to get some food on your account, you could go in on this event. Obviously, we don't know in the future if there may be an event coming up. It's a decent way of just getting in if you need the food and maybe expecting one of the big rewards, and if not, you're collecting some more resources. In the end, it will be up to you if you would like to do it, but please be careful. If you don't have enough or really a lot of those profit ops sitting around on your account, definitely don't go for it. Don't expect to get the big high rolls because most likely you're not going to get them with the free-to-play route. Now let's look into what if we want to buy some of the packs. We are going to start off with the $30 pack. This will lead you up to a total of 10 keys, and you're also receiving back 1,350 starry gems from a door. You can obviously expect to, on average, get one of the top rewards, but keep in mind you're not really able to take out many of the rewards you don't want, so in the end it will most likely end up being a random one if you hit it. We personally advise against this one because you don't really get a lot from the Fragrant Party. You get some cores, you get some stellar, but ultimately this is not what you're looking out for if you want to spend this kind of money. Next, we are heading into the $70 pack. This will give you a total of 14 keys. But not only that, you're also going to get back 2,750 starry gems. This isn't even like a small amount of starry gems that you're getting back, but on the other hand, you're only going to receive 26 of the origin chests. This is just slightly more than one full core if you decide you want to go for a core, and for $70, it is not really worth your value either. Those two packs, the $30 and the $70 pack, I would only advise you to get if you're going to have the $100 pack as well. So either you would want to max out the event and buy those free packages, or you don't want to buy the $30 or the $70 package. Lastly, we are going to have a look in the 40 free and 50 free keys route. This means the $100 or the complete $200 packages. So we are starting off with the $100. Choosing this route will grant you a total of 40 free keys. Out of those 40 free keys, 20 of them you will have to use to remove the rewards you don't want to obtain anymore, which means you will be left with a total of 20 free keys. Those 20 free keys will be the 4 rewards that you would most likely want to get. This means that out of those keys, you will receive 2 top rewards, which only get you the artifact, the origin artifact, or one of the 4 things you decided to leave in. If we look over to the $200 route, it works almost the exact same way. You will obtain a total of 50 free keys. Out of those 50 free keys, 20 of the rewards will be the ones you would not like to obtain, and 33 will be the ones you want to obtain. This just means that on the long run, you will obviously get more on the extra keys, because you already removed all the rewards you would not like to have, so those extra rewards are just the items that you would like to receive. But now, let's break down how good the value of the $200 route actually is. Let's start off with the Starry Gems. You will receive 8,600 Starry Gems back, which, well, on the black market, where most people usually buy Starry Gems, is roughly $70. So out of those $200, you can already say that you have a value of about $70 in Starry Gems. This just means that you are basically left with $130 worth of actual event currency. In this event, it would be 40 keys. So if we compare the value of the keys towards the Chinese New Year event or normal Glorious shop, you will see that you are getting pretty close to the amount of rewards that you would get from those. The only downside is that in the keys, you are not really able to choose which ones you exactly want to have, since it's all a little bit RNG based. This means it will fluctuate into one or the other side, but you also still get a lot of rewards. In short, this means the number we can compare it to is, if you decide to spend the whole event, if you decide to use all 50 free keys, you on average should be getting around 3.75 times buy in the Gloria shop. This means you can almost say that it relates to 4 times choosing something in the Gloria shop, which obviously in this event is still based on a random and you don't really get to choose it, but you can average it out on that. The only materials this doesn't go out on is actually the lifestyle materials. Just simply because as a top reward, we also have the chance to obtain one full lifestyle core. This means that the value of the lifestyle materials is actually getting bumped up to over 4 times the reward of a normal event with a glorious shop. So overall, this maps out to be almost the same as if we have an event like we had last week. Though you have to keep in mind, this all is RNG based. You're not allowed to choose your rewards. You are not knowing that you are able to get the rewards, because you can either get lucky or you can get unlucky. So I personally would tell you it's okay value. You can definitely spend it if you would like to go with the $200 way, just because of the stuff that you get in return, as well as the Starry Gems, which make it really nice this time. But you always have to know you can lose and you can low roll. So don't go in with the intention of, hey, I will get this amount, or this amount. It's all on the average, but as we know, it can go either way. You can get lucky, you can get unlucky. So if you are a light spender, or if you are someone who likes to spend smart, I would advise you to rather wait for another event where you can actually pick the rewards. But I'm not saying that it's a bad event overall. And with that, we are done for this week's event review. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Please, if you have any more suggestions on what to improve on, we are trying to get better with time. So please leave anything in the comments. Help us to get better, help us to grow together. And I wish you a great week and hopefully see you next week in another event review. Until then, have a great week. Bye bye.